Hello, my learners. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so this is my economics ICSE revision class, part 3. The topics that I'll be covering for you is demand and elasticity of demand, supply and elasticity of supply. Children, let's see the few questions that you have to do. What is law of demand? This I have written next to it 5 marks. Okay, this question will be of 5 marks, and how you're going to write this answer. See, in this, you have to write first what is law of demand. That you'll be writing it's a functional relationship between the price and quantity demanded and other things remaining constant. These are the things that you're going to write in the answer. That will be for 1 mark, and then you'll be drawing a hypothetical schedule for this, and then diagrammatic presentation. So you have 1 mark for what is law of demand, 1 mark for your schedule, and almost 3 marks for the diagrammatic presentation of diagram of demand. Okay, so like what is law of demand, and then hypothetical schedule and diagrammatic presentation to it. So this particular question will be for 5 marks. And then next is, what are the factors determining individual demand curve? 5 marks, 5 points. Yeah, you're going to write for this. And what is normal good, inferior good, substitute good, complementary good? Children, again, these questions are each for 2 marks. Say, for example, if I am talking about normal goods are those goods where both the arrows up. If the demand increases, income increases. Okay, both the arrows up, demand increases, income increases. Say for example, you're going to write refrigerator and TV. And inferior goods, if the demand falls, 1 arrow down. If the demand falls, income increases. If the demand falls, income increases. Okay, if the demand falls, income increases. So here people shift from tone milk to pure milk. Okay, so you're going to write the meaning and you're going to write the examples. So 1 mark for the meaning and 1 complete mark for the example. Same thing for the substitute good, complementary goods. Do write examples, that is necessary. And kinds of demand. Here the question that I have given is kinds of demand. So say for example, for 2 marks each, you're going to explain what is joint demand, example, direct demand, composite demand, cross demand, income demand, and price demand. These are the types of demand. You're going to understand and write examples. Okay, you have to write examples in that. And diagrammatic presentation of relatively elastic demand and relatively inelastic demands. Okay, so like relatively elastic and relatively inelastic demands. Here I have written S because okay, it is for relatively elastic demand and relatively inelastic demand. Now what exactly? As I have written diagrammatic presentation, it should be with the diagram. You're going to write what exactly the relative elasticity of demand is. In this, if you'll see in this situation, with any change in the price brings about substantially higher change in the quantity demanded. There is a small change in the price and there is a huge change in the quantity demand. There is a huge change in the quantity demand. So children, these are the important questions from demand and elasticity of demand. So do try to learn it, do try to understand it. Diagrammatic presentation is very, very important. Okay. Now on the other hand side, it's supply and elasticity of supply. The first question that I have covered is 2 marks again. Distinguish between supply and stock. Okay. 2 points, supply and stock, and then draw a supply curve. This again I'm talking about hypothetical, that is imaginary supply curve. Okay, how do technology affect the supply of a commodity? See, if there is a technological change in any of the industry, the upcoming technology, of course the supply curve will shift to the right. Okay, up. Children, one thing let me tell you, if we are talking about supply, make sure that supplier will always think about the profit. Supplier will always think about the profit. Okay. So as the price increases, supply increases. Both the arrows up. As the price increases, supply increases. Remember that. Draw unitary elastic supply. Here I am telling diagrammatic presentation again. Draw unitary elastic supply, relatively elastic supply and relatively inelastic supply. Just the diagrammatic presentation. And what are the factors affecting elasticity of supply? This what I have noticed. This is again the very important question. What are the factors that affect the elasticity of supply? So learners, please keep learning. Make sure that your understanding should play a very dominant role, because understanding, if the concept you have understood, you will be in a position to explain the concept well in your answer sheet in the board exam. So keep learning. All the best. Thank you.